everyone. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. We're going to be working on crow pose, a little bit working with some strength into our arms. So without further ado, we'll get started. So just finding yourself on your backs. We'll meet in Supta Baddha Konasana with your soles of your feet together and your knees apart. And you can have blocks just under your thighs if you'd like, maybe some pillows. And your hands can rest your low belly, or maybe off to the side. And as you arrive here for your practice today, I'm just setting your intention and how you wish to feel at the end of this practice. And creating a little bit of space into your heart center. Noticing how you showed up on your mat today. Bringing some energy into your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And again, deep breath in. Filling up. Exhale to empty. This time, breathe in, breathing all the way down into your belly. Exhale, full, empty. Breathing in through your nose with this inhale. Through your nose, exhale. Continuing to breathe in and out through your nose. And hands can come to your outer thighs, pressing into the soles of your feet. Bring your knees back up through center. And your hands can stay rested down beside you. We'll extend our legs up towards the ceiling, flexing into your toes. And so your legs are engaged, the backs. And as your toes flex towards your face, keeping that engagement into those legs. You can work with a small bend into your knees if you'd like. And you're activating into the backs of your legs, core pressing down. And deep breath in here. And long exhale. And you can choose to stay right here with your arms down by your sides. And otherwise, maybe you bring your hands to the back of your neck, lifting your head and shoulders off of the mat. Breathing in through your nose. Exhale, stay here. Low back pressing down into the mat. Continuing to breathe. With your next inhale, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, hover your right leg down just about halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale to hover your left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right leg hovers down, almost a touch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left leg. Inhale to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Two more on each side. Back body can be down onto the earth if you'd like. Working with your hands to your low base of your skull. And drawing your knees into center, curling your shoulders off of the mat. And tuck your forehead in towards your knees. You can sway side to side here. And bringing your shoulders down, soles of your feet to the mat. We'll extend our left leg long and hug your right knee in towards your chest. And energy into your feet, flexing your toes. And squeezing in just a little further here. An option to grab the outer edge of your right foot, finding half happy baby. Wherever you are, just 2 more deep breaths. slowly starts to lengthen. Left knee in towards your chest. Staying here on this side, keeping that knee bent and hugged in. Or otherwise finding happy baby on the second side. Sole of your foot facing up towards the ceiling. Low back down. One more breath wherever you are, flexing into both feet. And slowly release. And you can roll over to your side or maybe rolling up and down your spine just to come into a tabletop. And just taking your time to get there on your hands and your knees. And spreading your fingers out wide. A slight tuck into your chin. And take a deep breath in. Allow your gaze to lift up as your belly drops. And exhale, round chin tucks into chest. And again, deep breath in, belly drops, cow pose. And exhale to round into cat. One more, just those same movements, moving with your breath. And find your exhale to your cat pose. Leaning back in your neutral spine, tuck your toes and press away from the earth, hover your knees about an inch off of the ground. And breathing into your nose. And exhale, press back into downward dog. And making some adjustment in your hands or in your feet. And working with a slight bend into your knees if you'd like here. And fingers spread wide, pressing down and away from your mat. And you want to ground down evenly into your fingers, your index, your thumb. So you're not spreading all the weight onto your wrists. You really want to distribute that evenly. And hips lifting high, gaze soft. And smooth breath. And inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step through, coming into a low lunge. And your back knee can rest down, either toes tucked or untucked here. And slowly bringing the weight up towards your right thigh. You can stay here or maybe extend your arms up towards the ceiling. And sinking your hips low, really activating into that left glute. And just 2 breaths. And full inhale, can you reach any higher? And exhale, fold, plant your hands. And we'll shift our weight into our left leg, straightening in to the right. And toes get flexed towards your face. And folding over top of that right leg with a long spine. And slowly coming forward, plant your hands and tuck your left toe, step back into downward facing dog. And smooth, steady breath here. And same leg, right leg lifts up. And we'll keep our toes pointing down towards our mat. Keeping your hips squared and smooth breath in. Exhale, can you roll your right toes over to the right side of the room, and bending into your knee, and heel in towards your seat for your 3-legged dog. And pressing down through both hands, and deep breath in. And exhale, square your hips, lower that side down. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step through low lunge on the second side. Taking your time, slowly rising up, knee in line with your left ankle. Breath in all together. Exhale, plant your hands and shifting the weight over to that right leg, coming into your hamstring stretch. And folding from your hip, keeping your spine long, crown of your head lifted. And slowly walking forward, and plant your hands and meet back into your downward dog. And inhale, left leg lifts. And finding your squared hips. Pressing out with your left heel, flexing into your toes. And then slowly roll your left hip open, coming into your three-legged dog. And hugging that heel in towards your seat. Deep breath in. And exhale, square your hips, lower down. Long breath in through your nose. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees and step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And breath in, rise up, arms stretch high. And exhale, hands rest to your heart or down by your sides. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And letting go of whatever doesn't serve you. Another full breath in. And long exhale. And inhale, arms reach high. Exhale to fold forward. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or jump back into your high plank, lower down, chaturanga. And inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale to downward dog. And deep breath in through your nose. And long exhale. And inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees bend. And walk or jump up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. And breath in, rise up, arms stretch high. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, moving through your flow, or option to find down dog. And following your breath. And deep breath in through your nose. And exhale to empty out. And inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees and step or jump up to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And breath in, rise up, arms stretch high. Exhale, fold. And we'll start to add on here. Breathing in, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, right to chaturanga. And finding your cobra, up dog, and then meeting back in your downward facing dog. And deep breath in here. And long exhale. And so staying at your hands, or option to lower down to your forearms into dolphin. So keeping your hips up wherever you are. And I'll demonstrate in down dog and then continue in dolphin after the first round. And so breathe in, coming forward into your high plank. And exhale, press back to down dog. And again, inhale, come forward, high plank. And exhale, downward dog. And so continuing to do that with your inhales and your exhales. Or maybe this time you try dolphin pose. And inhale, coming forward to plank. And exhale, press back to down dog. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, to dolphin. And find 4 more, and keeping your legs strong, and core lifting up. And 2 more. And exhale, hips lift. Last one, inhale to plank. And exhale to down dog or dolphin. Deep breath in through your nose. And long exhale. And coming up to your hands if you're not already there. And inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. And step or jump up to the top. Inhale, half lift. And exhale to fold. Ground through your feet slowly, rising up, breath in. And exhale, pour forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. And step or jump back into your high plank. You choose lower down, belly to cobra, or up dog. And exhale to find your down dog. Reconnecting to the sound of your breath. Noticing any shifts that start to come up in your practice as you build a little bit more fire into your body. And inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step through between your hands, coming into a high lunge. And arms can meet a heart center or maybe reaching up. And lunging into that right leg. And pressing down through all edges of that right foot. And inhale, reaching up through your hands. Exhale, fold about halfway. And so you want to keep your ribs lifted, your belly lifted off of your right thigh. And your arms can reach back behind you if you'd like, or maybe up in front of you for a little extra challenge. And so what you want to do is create a long line from the crown of your head all the way back to your left heel. And finding 2 more breaths wherever you are. And keeping that back body spread as you peel yourself off of your right thigh. And inhale, back up into your high lunge. And hands meet at your hips, setting up for warrior 1. And so your back foot comes down to 45 degrees, working with that same lunge into your right leg. And shoulders soften down your back. And adding a little bit of dynamic movement in here. Reach your arms above your head. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, bend into your elbows, drawing your shoulders down your back. And inhale to reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. And 2 more, bending deep into that right leg. Arms reach up. And exhale to fold. And plant your hands and step back to your down dog. Option to take a flow here. And just choosing whatever you need. A little bit of extra movement, maybe some stillness. And with your next inhale, left leg lifts up. And exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step through high lunge on the second side. Sinking low, working towards your left knee over top of your left ankle. Knee pointing towards your middle toes. And once you feel stable here, arms reach up. Breathing in to extend through your side body. And exhale, fold halfway over top of that left leg. And strong core, ribs hugged in. And find 2 more breaths. And deep breath in, reaching back up. And exhale, hands to your hips and setting up warrior 1 on the second side. Lunging into that left leg if you've lost it. And back edge of your right foot grounding down. And once you feel steady, arms reach up. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, bend into your elbows, cactus arms. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend. And find 3 more with your own breath. And inhale, arms stretch high. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, moving through your flow or right to down dog. And if you're flowing, elbows into your sides. Collarbones lift with your back foot. And exhale to find your down dog. Grounding here for 1 smooth, steady breath. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, bend your knees and step or jump up to the top. Inhale, half lift. And exhale to fold. Breath in, rise up, arms stretch high. And exhale, release down by your sides. Shoulders get soft. And we'll bring our feet out towards the edges of our mat with our toes pointing out and our heels facing in towards our hips. And setting up for yogi squat. And so breathe in, reach your arms up. And exhale, bend into your knees, sinking your hips low over top of your heels. And so your hands can come into heart center, using your elbows to the inner sides of your thighs. And working with a long spine here, so growing tall from the crown of your head. And just continue to breathe and feeling that stretch through the backs of your legs. And maybe playing with the weight in your body, swaying side to side. And stay here for a little bit longer. If you'd like, you can add a prop just under your seat. If you'd like to stay working with this pose. And keeping your elbows drawing into your inner thighs and collarbones and gaze lifts. And otherwise, starting to play around a little bit, noticing how your body reacts to different shifts. And we'll come into our crow pose. So if you'd like, you can still stay right where you are. Otherwise, plant your hands down just in front of your feet. And starting to lift your seat up off of the ground, bending into your elbows, and bring your knees just above your arms towards your armpits. And so you want to press down between all edges of your hands, using all fingers, gripping into your mat. And once you feel steady, just like this, maybe you start to lift off your toes one at a time, switching directions. And if it's in your practice, or maybe giving yourself a little extra challenge, coming into your crow pose. And both your toes lift off of your mat, hugging your feet in towards your seat. And find 2 more breaths wherever you are. And meeting back into your plank. And finding a flow or taking down dog. Deep breath in through your nose. And long exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Step through, setting up for your warrior two. Back foot comes down to 90 degrees. Arms reaching up, extending out from your shoulders. Stacking your shoulders over top of your hips here. Lunging deep into that right leg. Coming back to your breath. With your inhale, flip your right hand, stretching back along your left leg. Right ribs roll open. Deep side body stretch. Pressing down into your feet, rising up with your breath in. Exhale, bring your right forearm down onto your right thigh. Left arm reaches up, creating that long line again from your fingers all the way to your toes. Finding just a few breaths here. If you'd like, you can bind your left arm around to your right hip. Maybe even lowering that right hand down to the inner or outer side of your right foot. Or choosing to take a full bind if you'd like. 2 more breaths wherever you land. Wherever works for you in your practice today. Slowly unravel. Plant your hands down to the inside of your right leg. We'll bring our left knee down onto your mat. You can just untuck your toes for now. And walking your right leg off to the side. We're flexing into our right foot. And then slowly start to open up that right hip. And so coming onto the side of your right foot, flexing into your toes. You want to keep that connection from your right ankle to your knee strong. Hips sinking low. An option to keep your left hand planted. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. And opening it up at your hip. Not bringing any strain into your knee here. And just a couple more breaths. And the right hand comes down to meet your left. And tucking your left toes. And we'll step back into your down dog. And the option to take a flow here between sides. With your next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step through warrior two on the second side. And body rises up in line with your hips, sinking into that left leg. And reconnecting to your breath. With your inhale, left hand flips, reaching back along your right leg, reverse warrior. Still working with that lunge into the left knee. Gaze can be up at your hand or down to your right foot. Inhale slowly, coming back up. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Drawing that right shoulder blade down your back. 3 breaths here, option to take any variation you'd like. Working with a half bind or a full bind. And working with that right shoulder, drawing down your back. And slowly unraveling, plant your hands and pivoting onto your right toes, and then release your right knee down to your mat. And you can walk that left foot off to the side, flexing into your toes and your heel. And as you create space in to that left hip, maybe you start to press your left hand, aiding with the flexion, but not putting too much tension onto your knee. And wherever you are, can you let go of any tension into this pose? Relaxing the muscles in your face or your jaw. And slowly coming back up through center, planting both hands. And tuck your right toes and send your left foot back into down dog. Option to take a flow here, just rinsing out that sequence. Deep breath in through your nose. Long exhale. Again, filling up through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees bend. Step or jump up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Breath in, rising up, arms stretch high. Exhale, hands rest at your heart or down by your sides. Just taking one breath in here at center. And reminding yourself of that intention you've carved out at the beginning of your practice. Coming back to the top of your mat. Bringing your feet about hip width distance, but we're going to shift over to the right side of our mat just a little bit. So you're going to cross your right leg over top of your left here. And so your feet are crossed at your ankles, your calves. And taking a deep breath in, reach both your arms up above your head. And then exhale to fold over your legs. So just starting off here, feeling that stretch in to that left leg. You can release your head down. And if you'd like, you can start to sway, moving with your breath. Any little movements that feel good in your body. And we're going to set up for our peak pose here, flying crow. I don't want you to feel scared or intimidated by the pose name. I'm just taking any effort that you can. And so with your head hanging heavy, and slowly bending into your knees. And so your ankles will start to cross down at the base of your legs. And we'll plant our hands just like we did when setting up for crow pose. So coming into this pose, very similar. We're not going to put any weight onto our left arm for this side. And so what you want to do is keeping your legs crossed, bending into your elbows, bringing your right knee on top of your right arm, just like in your crow pose. Alright, so planting down with your hands and starting to lift the weight off of your toes. And you'll use your right ankle to bring the left leg off of your mat. And so just working on whatever pace you can. And coming with your breath. I'm going to try a couple times. Maybe you don't even get any weight off this time. Moving with your breath. One more try. And then slowly coming back into that fold, straightening your legs, allowing your head to dangle. And slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And crossing your legs, and planting down with your right foot. Bring that left knee in towards your chest. And just hugging your knee in towards center. And release on that side. Setting up for the second side here. Crossing your left leg over top of your right. And breathing in, arms reach up. And exhale to fold over your legs. And starting off with this stretch through the backs of your calves, your hamstring. Allowing your chin to tuck into your chest. And once you feel satisfied with that stretch, bending into your knees and plant your hands down. And so our left knee will come just on the back of our left tricep this time. And so keeping the weight into your hands, starting to bend into your knees, left knee comes onto your left tricep. And right and left ankle will pick up your right leg, coming into your flying crow. One side may be different from the other. Remembering to breathe. Maybe working with one, try a couple or a few times. And then slowly coming up and crossing your legs. And rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And coming up into your stand, right knee hugs into your chest. And then release, sitting that side here. Back at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. And step back into your flow or option to take down dog. And one last flow in your practice. And whenever you're ready, coming into a seat and rolling down onto your backs. And a couple more poses before finishing off your practice. And so we'll cross our right leg over top of our left, coming into a reclined cow face pose. And so bringing your shins parallel with your mat, and then reaching towards your ankles or your feet, and drawing them in towards your chest without having your ankles drop too low to your hips. So you can work with this pose if you'd like, or otherwise taking thread the needle, right leg crossed over top of your left. And just a few breaths wherever you are. And slowly coming out of that pose, planting your feet. And then switching sides, left leg over top of your right, and grabbing for your ankles or your feet. Flexing into your feet wherever you are, and cow face or thread the needle. And drawing those ankles in towards your chest. And slowly releasing the side. And windshield wiper your legs side to side. And resting your arms out beside you. And you can start to close your eyes if it's comfortable. And if you'd like any last twists or stretches in your body, feel free to take them. And otherwise, coming down into your Shavasana. And legs taking up space, and arms resting down beside you. And as you come into this resting pose, and just taking these last few moments for yourself, soaking up this last bit of silence before moving in to the rest of your day. And I encourage you to stay here for as long as you need. And listening to your body as it truly knows what you need the most.